Noon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Nothing crazy here today, just a standard MCOC and chill. Let's keep it simple. I've got the tier 4 basic arena to run. I've got some alliance war, some alliance quest, overall some good times. Apathetic God, hello Landon, looks like you are number 2 today. Sorry to break that heart. Apathetic God, yo. Already said hi, but respond twice, because it's just kind of what I do. Bum, bum. What up, America? Opened by 6 star the other day. Guess what I got? You got a Dr. Doom? Question mark? I hope you got a Dr. Doom. That would be nice. Let me get some music up in here. It is quiet. There we go. That might be a little loud. My apologies. The thing ranked 2 stealthy. Nice. He's squishy. But as they say, go good or go home. Definitely worth it. Chaotic. What up? Dupe of my Ultron. That doesn't feel good, America. I mean, at least Ultron. I got nothing, America. I tried. At least Ultron got double immunities. There we go. And some good reliable healing. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna lock that statement in. 5 star and got Groot. Although Groot is almost definitely going to be getting a buff, America, at least eventually. I don't know how soon, but I do believe wholeheartedly that Groot will get buffed. Apathetic God, Abyss of Legends, and Act 6. And then, you know, slowly acting them out with Alliance Quest and the like. Man Falcon, yo, what's up? Only the good stuff today. Just relaxing, enjoying my Thursday. SG, sup? There you go. Ultron heals from energy attacks. That's a good one. He's an annoying defender, or a nuisance defender, I'd say, more than anything else. Yeah. Ultron's biggest issue is definitely his low damage output. Tarax got a kill today, Apathetic God, which is kind of a big deal because in Section 1, the opposing alliance only died 4 times, and my Tarax is one of those deaths. So that's pretty legit. Captain Alberta, what is up? Things are going pretty good today. I don't have any tests running overnight at work, so I don't have any anxiety, like thinking about work and stuff. It's always really stressful. So yeah, I'd say I'm in a pretty good mood. What about you, mate? Any good news for me? Well, and someone in my alliance popped open a 6-star crystal, and they already got the 6-star Nexus crystal, and they got Stealth Suit Spider-Man from it. So if you're wondering if those things exist and if they're real, they are. Can confirm. Evade can be annoying if the opponent targets you. This is true. My guilty pleasure champ, probably Black Widow Deadly Origins, or yeah, probably Black Widow Deadly Origins, Apathetic God. Or does it need to be a guiltier pleasure than that? Because she's still okay. But yeah, I mean, I'd say she's probably at best okay. My friend is opening his first 6-star tonight. Hope he gets something great. Oh, it would be so good if he got something great, America. Like a 6-star Corvus Glaive or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Actually hold off on those. Happy Thursday, Double P, what's up? Hopefully only the good stuff. Hold on, I gotta turn the air conditioner on. It's like crazy hot. It's not just me. Our crazy neighbors with their heat on. It's relevant. Alrighty. Man, turn the air conditioner down to 66. Still didn't turn on. That's nuts. Doing good. I've realized map 4 Alliance Quest is a lot easier than map 7. I mean, I would hope so. Nice to be chilling at the moment instead of the Mad Titan push. Respect, Captain Alberta, but now's like the time to be pushing, don't you think? With the tier 5 CC. Hey, Coop, how's it going? How'd that incursion run go earlier today? I was in the process of making egg salad, so I did not get to jump in, but I did see it go up. For some reason, I get a notification that like the video sets in, but I don't get a notification that you're live. Which is kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe it's something wrong with my settings. Man Falcon. Oh, that bad, huh? Maybe I will go in and check it out. I kid. But it was just a practice run, right? So not a big deal. Let's see. Well, my good news is I was able to shift my perspective to the game. Nice, enjoying it again. I stopped looking at what I didn't have / couldn't do and looked at what I do have and can do, and 100% Act 5 is a goal. Hey, Man Falcon, I love to hear that. Perspective is a huge thing, especially in like MCOC, where there's a ton of content and a lot of negativity going out there. It's really easy to get stuck in a vicious cycle of just negative feedback. And then once you get to that cycle, I think people should just take a break. Like, I've taken breaks, believe it or not, from the game, even though my break is still not really a full break. But I still take breaks when I feel like I'm grinding it out and not having fun. It's really important to just make sure you're enjoying it and it's a game. So, love to hear that, Man Falcon. Let's see. He recently got his Archangel duped as a 5-star sexy and his Wasp, so my friend has had a good MCOC week like me. Hey, America, maybe you two are just, you know, tag teaming. Maybe he's gonna have a good week and then your next 6 stars when your good week comes around. Jay, when are you doing an incursions tourney? Double P if someone invites me. I'm not a huge incursions player. I literally do it once a month, maybe twice a month. You know how I feel about RNG. Not my thing. The only thing I actually have interest in is the incursions tournament, just because I like that competitive aspect. But even then, you know, RNG nodes, I wish they were a little more consistent. There we go. That's the word I'm going to use. I think the every 5 zones Ultron bosses was a really good touch, but it's still pretty RNG reliant. Would love to stay with the tier 5 class catalyst push, but work is crazy, man. Maybe back one day as things. Yeah, respect. Bet you didn't know you could quake Hyperion. What power gain? Was not a practice run today. Ouch, Coop. That's rough. That's rough. I hope it didn't knock you out, bro. Parzival, I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little light on the shoulders today, so that's always a good feeling. What about you, mate? Give me some good news. Throw some positive vibes my way. Let's see, I mean, he has a lot of bad 5 stars, so I'm happy for him with his pulls. Good. I feel like you should be happy for other people, if not a little salty, but definitely happy. My next rank up goal is to rank for a Warlock, Sunspot, and Havoc. Does Sunspot need a dupe? No. America, I have a Sunspot guide if you want to check it out. And I go pretty in depth into the whole rotation and like the value of the duping. But like, long story short on his dupe is what it does is it allows you to stack an extra solar flare stack in like your standard fights without having to worry about losing all of your solar flare stacks, which can be a huge problem. But it also, with the same amount of stacks as unduped and low sig, lets you throw off more SP2s, or essentially a second SP2 before you need to throw an SP3. But the reason he doesn't really need it is because Sunspot, at least for most content right now, should end the fight after building up to like 3 solar flare stacks and then launching an SP2. Like, if that doesn't kill your enemy, you should probably just pop like a quick boost and then take them out that way. You know what I'm saying? But it is nice to have on Sunspot. Personally, I do like my Sunspot better when he's duped. Just because it definitely makes it a lot less stressful as far as maintaining those heat charges, or whatever they're called, flare stacks, whatever the resource he uses to inflict incinerates onto the opponent is called. back on the arena gun for unit CC. Yeah, the dude. My next Abyss Path is in sight. So I need to really hold on to these units. And I want to get to about 10,000, maybe 10,500 before my next Abyss Path, which should be in about 3 weeks or so. Yikes, and I Quake type here and the extra large variant. Yeah, if you can get him really good locked with that concussion, it's really, really nice. Respect Parzival. Takes a couple tries, I'm sure, but it's worth it, and especially if you're talking about that first quest where he's like the first fight, so that's hot. I got to Zone 11 and was able to reach the final node in Zone 11. My mate Enzo decided not to reach it. Rippity rip. That's weird. Although he was following me. What do you mean, even though he was... You know, I'll just have to check it out, Coop. I'm a little dense, so I'm not following. Zone 11's not bad, though, but I don't know what is competitive in Incursions tournament. I'm sure people get pretty far. But for me, Zone 11's... It's not bad. That's pretty much where I quit. I usually push to like Zone 9 or 10 and then just literally quit. Because F Incursions. Thanks, Jay. I'll probably still dupe him since I have an Awakening Gem and I may need more flare stacks. Also, what about Warlock duped? I'm one of the people who thinks Warlock's dupe is worth a class specific America, but only if you intend on sigging him up. My logic for that is everybody says it's really low damage, and it's low damage, but in his best matchups, which are Havoc and Mr. Sinister, I would argue are like probably his two best matchups. You are proccing that degen non-stop, like the whole fight. Degen. It like, you know, when the degen is permanent, that's a lot of damage just for free. And my biggest thing is like Warlock's biggest setback is his low damage output. And it just makes a really sizable difference. Plus his prestige from a tech champion standpoint isn't that bad. Especially when you like look at the tech champions. Sorry, I gotta pull it up as reference, mate. I gotta. When you look at the tech champions, like, and you evaluate who needs high sig, right? You got Ghost, Guardian, maybe Sentinel, maybe. Arguably Starkey if you want extra damage. The Visions, but I make the argument that 60 to 40 to 66 is good enough there, and then Warlock. So you've only got like 4 or 5, you know, tech champions that really want it, and then you jump into Prestige and you sort by tech, and Warlock's number 2. So not only is his Awakened ability really good for damage, it's also a really good 200 sig tech champion, you know? Boost your Prestige in the long run, it's a really good sig source because it's free damage, so it's not a useless ability. I make a pretty strong argument for sigging up Warlock, but I don't think he's generic worthy, just class specific. If you use Warlock, I can't wait to see next Abyss Path. Which path do you plan to take? The dude, I'm gonna take Path 3. I have the benefit of having a stacked roster, so I'll be running in order. I might not run it live though. It just kind of depends. I do have a day off. But real talk, I've been hardcore burned, and if I had to choose between not running it and running it but off stream, I would run it off stream. We'll see how I feel in a few weeks, but if in a few weeks pass, I'm just not energy compliant, I might just run it off stream and record the fights and then upload the fights, you know, like a quick 4 or 5 minute clip from each fight, like essentially the best run or the best life I had. And just do like a before and after. We'll see. I'd like to have the energy. I really do. Part of me does take pride in the fact that I've live streamed the first 2 paths 100%, and I really want to live stream the third path essentially 100% as well. Small things, mate. Small things. Since Summer of Pain is out the window, would there probably be Winter of Pain or the New Year of Pain? Blazer 1, is Summer of Pain canceled? Is that confirmed? I haven't seen any posts about it, but I'm also not like super active in the forum, so can you confirm with a forum or anything? Nick Fury Synergy took care of his first L1 and rest was a normal heavy parry Quake fight to maximize the duration of the concussion. Hey, respect. Makes sense, makes sense. Can't wait to get that Warlock ranked up now. Good luck with America. It's a really nice prestige bump. Sounds good, America. See you few. Bought in Blood Endless. Hey Jay, completed 5.1, but not sure if I can beat 5.2 with rank 4 4 stars and rank 2 5 stars. Thoughts? It depends on who those champions are. You like if you have the right answers. Masochism and Buffet, I think, are in 5.2, if I recall correctly. It's been a while. And if you have like a good counter for Masochism and Buffet, totally. But yeah, the reason people don't jump in until they have higher ranked champions is because it's kind of like the damage necessity there. But you might be able to Bot and Blood. Depends on what you're rocking with. Double P, I do have Guardian, and he is rank 5, Awakened, and Sig 20, I think? I'm slowly sigging him up. Double P, I'm slowly sigging him up. I think he's Sig 40. I'll check soon. Yeah, Double P. It was a long time before I ranked up my Warlock. I was convinced that he really needed to not run Recoil. And then I saw gameplay of him, I saw him in War, and I was like, you know what, he really doesn't need that L1 as much as I thought he did. And his L2 is really good damage, but not needed, and I felt really, really good about running him with my Attrition Mastery setup, so that was nice. Summer's gone, so I mean, they can't really call it Summer of Pain, right? That's what I meant? That's fair. I mean, technically, though, and maybe not for Canada, obviously, but technically, I mean, summer is, like, kind of sort of year-round, depending on where you are in the hemisphere and what hemisphere you're in. I make the argument that for some people, it might be Summer of Pain, just saying. So at least until there's a confirmation, you know, that there is no Summer of Pain, I'm going to give them the benefit and hope that it does come out. Are you liking Guardian, finding uses for him? No, I haven't Double P, but I don't run Act 6. I definitely have seen a couple paths in Act 6 where I plan on bringing him. Yeah, but that was actually a long-term plan. It's not so much that I'm like, oh man, I really need Guardian now. It was more so that I was thinking that Guardian with his Sig ability is similar in a sense to Void. Maybe that's a bad example. Void or Omega Red, where they don't need high Sig, but the high Sig really makes a great impact. And so I felt that as far as tech champions go, especially since my Ghost is maxed and my Warlock is maxed, I really needed to invest in a tech champion, a 5-star tech champion that was worth Sig 200ing, right? Dumping all my classic stones in. So I awakened and ranked up my Guardian for that purpose, with the idea and hopes that the special 3 rotation, the kind of niche utility he has, and the really great block proficiency synergy might become really useful, might not, I don't know, but I ranked him up in the hopes that maybe he will. So now we wait and see. But no, I haven't personally found any really good reason to use him. Taunt's got good potential. Of a 5-star duped Omega Red, 5-star unduped Gladiator Hulk, but could use a Science Gem on him. You don't need to use that. A rank 4 duped Colossus, rank 4 duped Killmonger, and rank 4 unduped Cull Obsidian. I would say with that Omega Red Bot and Blood, you should be able to get through the Masochism quest. I would just run a full Omega Red team though, or as much as you can there. Like go Omega Red, Colossus, Sabretooth, or Deadpool X-Force, whichever one you happen to have. And then 2 champions for the boss, whoever the boss happens to be. And then just use Omega Red, make sure you keep those spore counts high, and blast through Masochism that way, because then you don't have to worry about Masochism. And then same for Buffet, if you play really anti-dex, and even maybe turn Dexterity off, and then use Omega Red, you should be able to burn them down faster than they heal up. Don't be afraid to turn Dexterity off though, if you can afford to, if like it's a lot of physical specials. And I think for the Buffet path, there's like a Dormammu path, so it might be really useful for you. It's been a long time since I've done 5.2, so I do apologize. Blazer, well, okay. I mean, we can hope, right, Blazer? I was kind of hoping for the Summer of Pain, because I wanted it to be really good rewards. Unduped Red Guardian I could take to rank 4. As a 4-star? I don't know if you need to do that either. Although it wouldn't be bad. Force's got really good utility for those Buffet nodes. God, my face itches like heck. Sorry. Sorry. I always feel bad when I'm like scratching away at my face, but When you itch, you itch. You know what I'm saying? Double P, have you ranked up Guardian? Or are you just asking because you saw that I have him? Just curious, mate. My Guardian is 660. Not bad. I would keep it on just for the Masochism quest, Bought in Blood. At least for the Masochism quest. And then you could pop it off once you're done with that one, maybe. And then change out your roster. Waiting to see the next featured pool, so I might go for him. He's fun to play. That's a positive. He's fun to play. His damage output is pretty good. The block proficiency is next level. It's insane. 1,000 block proficiency. It's crazy. I need to get him to high sig though before I can really properly evaluate him. Because at 660, I'm not really benefiting from the resistance. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you're only 9 days in, Bought in Blood? Crazy. Pushing for that fast Act 5 takedown, huh? Gotta take Crossbones down before they take off the Biohazard. Or did they already take off Biohazard? They might have already taken it off. Because Kabam be about that life? Depends on if you can get like a Corvus Glaive or a Ghost or something, Bought in Blood. Just saying. Oh, the Tier 4 basic arena never ends. Welcome back, Apathetic God. You did not miss much, just the usual arena grind. Guilty Pleasure Champ is Punisher 2099. Interesting Guilty Pleasure Champ. Especially since he's about to get buffed. Is that related? Taskmaster, that's a good one. Taskmaster is a blast to play. I still mean to make that guide for him. It hasn't happened yet. I think Florence Ganoff pops in every once in a while to ask me about it. The intention is there. The desire, the energy to do so is not. I've just kind of been secretly hoping they're gonna buff him, make him good, like worth the effort, and then I can make a guide. He's always been worthless. He's been fun though. The stun lock or the stun cheese. It's not really a stun lock. More as like like short duration stun lock. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Damn, someone has a rank 3 Taskmaster? Respect. I mean, Taskmaster, even as a 5-star rank 5, puts out really decent damage. It's just a lot of effort for just decent damage. You know what I'm saying? That's something I've really noticed a lot lately. I feel like more and more Kabam has been releasing champions who you just have to put in this effort to get to good damage, and then they have good damage. And it's just like, it's tough because they're overshadowed by all these champions who just access good damage right off the gate. A double P, that would be appreciated. Elite Samurai, what up, what up? Welcome. Third of Ebony Maw, because I just slam heavies. Respect. Ebony Maw is decent. He's one of my more consistent arena fighters. Slow, but consistent. Let's go see what's going on in War and AQ. Start with War. Alright, I'm gonna need to tag people. Colossus has been my MVP with the Wolverine fastball synergy. Interesting, Bought in Blood. What about the, isn't it Emma Frost that he gets the power gain synergy from? I think it's Emma Frost. I don't have a lot of guilty pleasures, Apathetic God. I'm a, do you know, if I say Johnny Combo, a Spike, and a casual, do you know what I'm talking about with those 3 types of players? I'm kind of a Johnny Combo. I like to pretend I'm a Johnny Combo, but I'm a Spike. I play what wins, and I play what's good at the end of the day. So while I have guilty pleasures, there's still guilty pleasures that are viable, like Black Widow Deadly Origins or Taskmaster, where like the damage is pretty good. But beyond that, like my guilty pleasures, like my biggest guilty pleasure, which I refuse to acknowledge as a guilty pleasure, is like Elsa Bloodstone. But I think she's underrated personally. And so that's kind of the problem. I do like the clever play, I like the creative stuff, but at the end of the day, my satisfaction is something that's powerful. I don't want part of taking pleasure in it for me is the viability, and if it's not viable, it doesn't matter how cool and creative it is if it just doesn't work. You know, Tarax with his SP2 rotation is super fun. It does no damage. You know, even Tarax with his SP3 rotation is a blast. It does no damage. So, hey, Minus K, what's up? I see, Bought in Blood. That makes sense. It makes sense. Lots of different ways to cheese through early on with the synergies these days, too. Lots of crazy powerhouses who just blast through content. Respect. I mean, the content's just longer, right? I used to be a Johnny combo, but to be honest, if you lose a cornerstone of the combo, your entire team is useless. Exactly. Gotta be viable too, right? That's a really good team, Bought in Blood. I like it. Let me just check something real quick. Pretty sure that's what happened. Matt Murdoch, yo, yo, yo. You got Act 5, Chapter 2, Quest 4 done. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you know, using Guardian here, really not the smartest thing. Because this guy is shock immune. Look at that block, though. I love it. Thanks for trying. Favorite block animation? Maybe Warlock's Apathetic God? What about you? Name some good ones. I could maybe think of something else. I really like Warlock's. He uses his face as a shield. I'm a fan. Pumped. Ghost Rider is Incinerate immune? I agree. About damn time, Bought in Blood. Now we just need Justice for Iceman. I don't know why I said it like that. I was about to say Iron Man. That's the reason. Mr. Fantastic. Oh, he's got a good block too. Although his is a little wonky. Just a little wonky. Alright, I'm gonna... I don't know what her block looks like. I know, right? Gwenpool's... It would be such a cool block if it didn't have that crazy annoying pillow noise. Yes, got that Nick Fury synergy. It's a good one. Definitely one to cheer for. Collector question. I love the pillow. The animation for Gwenpool is pretty cool. I do agree. I do agree. Got a Hulk. Hulk's not a bad 6-star, America. Hulk's a pretty good 6-star, especially for a new player because of the Furies he gets at lower health pools. It's a pretty impactful benefit there. Just saying. I'd say the newer your account is, the better that Hulk is. And I think Winter Soldier kind of needs his awakened ability, doesn't he? Alright guys, I got to just disconnect my phone for a minute. I'm here, but I have to jump into war, and in order to record the fight, I have to unplug my phone. So let me just pop some boosts and stuff. Interesting champ mechanics people most usually forget about. I don't really have a good answer for that. I'm not sure. Okay, let me get this fighting real quick. Mixmaster, aggression power, powers focus 1. Here we go, guys. Just, I'm sorry, let me just knock out this war fight real quick. Shit. Why can't I get my parry in? Holy crap, I'm getting wrecked. Oh god. Whew. Still got the one-shot, team. Still got the one-shot. That was not a good fight. But we got it. We did get it. I was indeed using Omega Red, America. I was indeed. Whew. That was stressful. That was stressful. I got all the way down to like 54% health there at one point. Not pretty. Not pretty. I swear, you just know Omega by sound. He does have really good, unique abilities. Okay, I gotta answer this question. Champions that people forget the mechanics of. What's a good one? What's a good one? Probably Red Skull. I'm going to say Red Skull. I feel like a lot of times people forget that you cannot hit Red Skull's block. Alright, that's what I'm going with. I'm locking it in. I was under the impression the 4-star dual crystals are permanent, bought and bled, but maybe I'm wrong. I didn't like get a post or see anything on it, to be honest. Tier 1 wars will make you cold ball from so much stress. Ah, oh, MCOC, are you in a hardcore pushing alliance, or are you just super competitive? Tier 1 does look super stressful, not gonna lie. Just from a boosting point of view. I think that Korg fight was tough enough that I'm gonna ask my alliance officers how competitive we're pushing. Meister, you there, mate? No, probably not. I need to ask my officers. If we're pushing, like we are actually trying to put into P2, I'm gonna sig up my Omega Red, I think. I'm finally gonna pull the trigger. Not a crazy amount. I think I just want like an extra... I'm gonna say an extra 40 stones. I got him at 660, so I'll put him up to 100 for an extra like 20% attack. Damage there. Talking the 5-star dual crystals are permanent, bought in blood. Those are indeed permanent. They also added 4 stars recently, so I don't know how permanent those are. I will check this out. Let's see. You guys can watch. Let me find my... Here's the video that I'm opening here. So you guys can see it, because I'm looking myself. Plat 3 ally pushing for Plat 2. Damn! And you're already in Tier 1 wars? Wow, we're just around the corner from that then. That's pretty hot. I would love to do a Tier 1 war, as stressful as I think it may be. Okay, so I can't quite... Close enough. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead to the big damage. Ooh, that was pretty chunky. Okay. Okay. How many hits though, mate? Do you never get hit this whole fight? .45 hit Winter Soldier. That's not bad. That's not bad. Those are some pretty chunky hits. I mean, it's a rank 3, so there's a lot of other champions competing for that slot. But yeah, that's not bad. Night Thrasher can't be quaked. Oh yeah, do think a lot of people forget about that. That happens a lot. Or Iron Man Infinity War with his can't be quaked either. Yeah, Bought in Blood. I do like the dual crystals. It was a really good change to the game. I can't wait until we get specific class crystals. One day. One day. Yeah, that was greedy. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. MCOC heal reversal on SP1. Double P, not even forgetting, I straight up didn't know that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the longest time, I did not know that was a thing. Or Angela's buffs having reduced nullification. One of the better options for that buffed up Symbiote Supreme. Yeah, taking Maw against Corvus means you can just heavy spam him, which is really nice. Super cheeky. I wouldn't say he makes some pretty friendly. You gotta put in some heavy work, and Professor X himself is not super friendly with recoil, Bot and Blood. So it's not as good as you think. As good as you think. Kind of a weak utility in my opinion. Spidey. There we go. Said it in all caps, mate. How's it going? Doing good, mate? How about the sounds Howard makes when you haven't fought him in a while? Ugh. Gotta turn my phone sound off every single time, Double P. And then Dirty Kabam had to go and put him in Abyss of Legends. And you just had this crazy long whack, whack. Ugh. Terrible. Absolutely just terrible. Please take that out. Hey. When I'm in a good mood. Today, I be in a good mood. So can't believe how much of a beast Red Magneto is. I remember when he was Total Me Mind No on Blood, and now he's an arena champion, and I bet he goes for like 60 million. It's gonna be hilarious. This old champion's gonna be going for like 60 mil. It hurts. It hurts. But you know, people out there are gonna want him. Psychological torture. Before we know it, every champion is gonna have like these just absolutely horrendous sound effects. $80 million. The only reason I'm saying 60 mil Spidey is I think that enough of the like higher end players have him that he doesn't need it. I don't know about Diablo sound effects. Not too much. In 6 months' time, hitting Man-Thing on the Alliance War boss would just be an error. And even if your sound is on like 1, it'll be crazy loud. Like no matter what, it's max volume. So you just have to mute or else. Sergeant Bourne, what's up? What's up? Champs do you recommend trying to hunt for? I will be running Suicide indefinitely. A lot of Cosmics if you're looking for poison immunes, a lot of Mystics or a lot of mutants if you're looking for bleed immune. Bottom Blood, you've got Omega, so I'd say you're probably pretty fine. Maybe hunt for that Ghost or that Quake. Personally, I think a lot of newer players should just open generic crystals until they've fleshed out their roster and then they hunt. I just think statistically you're better off, but you know, up to you, mate. Up to you. Huge head start. Yeah, I mean the Duped Omega Red is really all you need. That and then Ghost, and you can just cheese so much content. So probably Cosmic Tech or Mutant. I realize that's maybe the Cosmic Tech one, I guess. If you're absolutely determined to pick a dual crystal and not just, you know, go generic. How would I chrome my phone, LOL, so I can show you one-sided Quake? Tap a GoPro if you have one, a webcam with a super janky ghetto setup like I did where I just hung it from my computer and put my hands underneath it. That was my super ghetto rig. Dr. Daniel, I am up to 20 these days and 5 rank 2 or higher 6 stars. The update I thought was already live, but I haven't updated yet, so I don't know. Not aware. I got the 1 energy. Let me see where my teammates at. Whoa. What are these nodes? Hey, thanks, Dr. Daniel. What about you, man? Where are you at? I'm gonna wait and see if he responds. The Sky Red Bags cost Kabam's greed. I mean, to be fair, it was a really good buff. I mean, I just figured duel would lessen my chance of getting terrible champs, so what would you recommend? Bought and Blood? It just depends. It's really tough. I mean, your roster's new enough that I wouldn't say it necessarily reduces that chance. I would have to sit and count how many champions you need total. If you're willing to take the time, go to every class and pick how many champions you want from that class, and then write that number down for all of them, and then add up all of them and then divide it by the total number of champions, and you can compare the percentages across the board and figure out whether or not you got more or less chance. That's the way to like mathematically do it. I don't know if you have that patience, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you. But personally, I would say your roster's young enough that you're probably good to just pull generics and swing at the whole board. And your odds are probably pretty similar. Pretty similar. Otherwise, go Cosmic Tech. There we go. Just got a 5-star Cosmic Awakening gem on the baby count. Nice. That's a good one to have. Favorite heavy animation. Cole's is pretty satisfying. Is it lame if I say Quake? I just feel like I stare at Quake's heavy animation all day. I'm gonna say Quake. I haven't been playing, but should I rank 5 my Magneto or Colossus? Magneto, I would say. Dr. Daniel. Enjoy that hype new champion. Supersonic Sun, what up, what up? Whoops. Got out an Excel spreadsheet. Yes, Apathetic God, that would be the way to do it. Make it easier. Do it across the board. Busy with school recently. Tomorrow's the end of the quarter. Yeah, school's starting back up. It's got everybody busy these days. Ooh, AQ were clear. Oh, but a 6-star MODOK. My last polls were so bad. I'm sorry, Monas K. To be fair, MODOK could be a good defense rank up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a sucker for a good defense rank up. So if your alliance doesn't have it, you know, there's a lot of potential there. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm not sure if this guy needs a mute. I'm going to check out a tier list and doing some calculations. Yeah, It's harder if you have to do it with a tier list, but good luck, mate. Good luck. Definitely worth the calculation. I did it myself. That's how I figured out which one I was going to go for. It's pretty legit, Pot and Blood. I mean, then you really want to pull Red Guardian. Honestly, Omega's as strong as he's going to get with the Deadpool synergy, you know what I'm saying? Unless you don't have a 5-star Sabretooth or something, then you really want to pull a 5-star, you know, Sabretooth. So you can have that synergy into Act 6. Doom's Pimp Slap is pretty legit. It's a pretty good feeling, and it's got really good range. So being able to heavy corner people with it is super satisfying. Button Blood, I do think you're probably better off shooting for more viable champions rather than synergies at this point. But you know, you do you. You do you. I feel like I have to sell my car, buy some calves to get a good 6-star. I mean, Monoscape, you just have to farm units from Arena. I've opened probably about half as many of, like, half of the calf crystals I've opened are probably from Arena grinding. I've spent a really good amount of just units on calf crystal. Like a really good amount of units. But you can get, you know, there are people out there who grind like 7,000 units a month, you know, that's 20 plus calf crystals. So you spend a month grinding and you commit that month's units to calves. You open them all up at the end of the month or maybe at the beginning of the next month when a new featured champ comes out. And you open it up and, you know, hope you get lucky. And if you don't, you do it again and you do it again and you do it again. If your roster's reached a point where you really need good pulls to really feel satisfaction, then that's really the trick, you know? That or push content. One or the other. I don't like it when people imply that calf crystals are just for pay-to-play players. You can grind a ton of units in this game. And don't get me wrong, if you have the time, it is better to just push content. But if you are absolutely 100% gated by champions, calves are accessible to free-to-play players too. So to imply otherwise is just not right. It's definitely pay-to-play friendly and biased, but they're still accessible to free-to-play players. Everybody needs an Aegon Capitan. I hate it. I'm looking for that new Aegon substitute. Hopefully one day. My last 4 6-star pulls were Abomination. Hey, if you run that one synergy, that makes him good. He's good now. Sentry. I'm sorry. MODOK. Hey, good for the defense. And Ant-Man. Good for synergy. That's about the amount of positivity I could pull there. Supersonic Son, I am sorry. Professor X's Apathetic God. This is really freaking cool. Yeah, you can't trash talk Ant-Man when Capitan is around here. I mean, he hits decent. After a hit uncollected, do I just farm uncollected monthly event and work on 100% Act 4? Yes, Bought and Blood. Yes, yes, yes. At least until you have a really good souped up champion to push your way through Act 5.3. That's what I would recommend doing. Focus on getting to that 100% monthly event. Oh, here we go. You can't... How are you going to diss my man Paul Rudd like that? The guy is a phenomenal actor. Black Widow Clairvoyant. Apathetic God, I would say. What about you? I feel like you're going to say Doom. Is Realm of Legends not worth doing until I can just crush it with strong champs? Yes, Bought Blood not really worth it until you can just crush it, at least for relatively cheap. I guess the 4-star Awakening Gem if you really need it, maybe, but probably not. It's better to just crush it easy. No, not Doom Taskmaster. Interesting. It does have a really cool shield slam. Yeah, I did feel like the AI and Cav difficulty was different, Monosuke. I felt like they were really passive for Cav difficulty, no? Okay. Turn the music back on. I haven't seen Guardians. I haven't seen Guardians SP3 enough, to be honest. Because I've really only used him in Arena. Oh yeah, standing intercept, dude, I love it. F you. That's okay, I don't need the health on Ghost anyways. I would save the units for Collector. You really only need that 1 point. I mean, 3 out of 3 would be nice Bought in Blood, but I don't feel like you need it to get to the Collector. You know what I'm saying? This is very stun. Use evidence. You know, I don't know if he. I feel like Guardian's overhyped. A lot of. You know what's crazy is a lot of the new champions recently a little overhyped. A little bit. Just saying. Not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but it is a thing. Hey Jays, sorry I haven't been tuning in. No problem, Injustice. School got me busy, and I was also depressing myself with nostalgic feelings and music. Missed grade 8 and my friends. Respect. Respect, respect. Did you go to grade 9 and then, like, go to a different school or something, Injustice? I can relate to that. From 8 to 9 myself. Like, I grew up in one town, and all my friends were, like, 2 blocks over, and they all went to the, like, local school, and I got sent to a school, like, 25 minutes away. Just kind of the way they drew district lines. Very unfortunate. Go to a new school, you have no friends. Makes for a fun time, man. Makes for a fun time. And then naturally, you know, it is what it is. But hey, good to have you back, Injustice. Enjoy the game. Lots going on. October looking like a good month. Got some crazy hype going on. So positive things there. Positive things there. Hype for Red Goblin, hope he's beyond God tier. Me too. He looks like a badass. So I think that potential is there. How many units do you think I need? Maybe 300 or 400 Bought in Blood. It really depends on the player and whether or not you're boosting and stuff. I've heard some people saying they've cleared it recently with like 200 units. Like super fast too. So I don't know if I have a most disappointing SP3s. SP3s are something I don't really use super often, Apathetic God. Maybe Mordos? Mordos is kind of depressing to use. I have a 6-star rank 3 Guillotine 2099, and I'm about 15% away from forming another Tech Tier 5. Just pulled a 6-star Warlock, and I already have a duped 5-star rank 5. Still worth a rank 3 for the 6-star, or just sit on it. Andrew Mark! I'm going to say worth it. I'm going to say worth it. I think I would sit on it because I have very strong intentions of rank 3ing Ghost. Specifically Ghost, no other tech champion, just Ghost. But I do think Warlock, even on Awaken, the 6-star, the higher stats really just make a huge difference. I think the stats are worth more than even Sig 200. Yeah, Justin, yep. That's exactly what happened to me, mate. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. That sucks, mate. But you'll go to your new school. It's depressing for a bit, but you'll make new friends. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how much effort you're willing to put in, you can be friends with your old friends still. I was friends with mine still for 2 years before we just drifted, but that was mostly me. I started working and stuff. Hey, thanks, Injustice. I love it. I've been throwing voices into the forum reading just to make it a little more spicy. Plus, it's good practice. That hashtag aspiring voice actor, but not really. I ranked him for Alliance Quest, but now I just don't use him because I use Ant-Man for Alliance Quest. Painful. How could you use Ant-Man for AQ? And I really want to do 6.3, then do it, Spidey! Jump in! Feel the rush of fun and interactive fights. Hey, Andrew Mark, glad I could help. Let me know which way you decide and who you end up ranking up in the long run, mate. Is Black Widow Clairvoyance damage good without attritions? Menace K, it's still good. It's not amazing. It's still good. I'd say the damage numbers are fine. It's the healing that's just not as impactful. It's more so the healing. Because you're really only getting the big damage when you're in the Incinerate phase anyways, the Hellfire phase. So the damage on the energy from the SP2 is really it feels good regardless. But yeah, it's really the healing on the SP2 that feels really subpar comparatively. And just not talking to me. I don't know if I can do it. Why? What's stopping you? What is stopping you, Spidey? You can do it, mate. I ranked 5. My first 5-star was Warlock. His utility would get me through a lot. Yeah, that was a good first rank 5 choice. Injustice. The Blade of 2019, or yeah, the Blade of 2020, right? Is what they call him or something. I don't really know. But I think the champion's gonna live a little bit longer than Blade. I think his utility is just a little farther reaching, but maybe that's just me. That's what they thought about Blade too, huh? I do stand by. I think Warlock will get longer. Ooh. I suck. I don't know about the biohazard path on 6.3, Spidey. I don't think I ran that one. I don't remember. What's the other nodes? Just dusted off Blade during an Act 6 exploration run for one of the skill gates. Dude, I forgot how much fun he is. Was a good time using him again for a little bit. If they would just put more villains into the game, he would be a lot better. It's just we did have a really, really dry period. Biohazard, clapback. Yeah, it's a little rough. A little rough. Although clapback's not bad if you're running like Omega Red. You know what I'm saying? Ontario to Prince Edward Island. I've never heard of Prince Edward Island. Is that a big move, Bot and Blood? Positive reasons, mate? Work. That should work there. School in general sucks. Not everybody has a good time. A lot of people don't have good times. But you live through it. So, you know, gotta make the most of it if you're there. And if you're past it, you can say, F it, I'm done. So, it's a reality. Now, actually work there, man. I don't have any counters to that path. Maybe do a different path, Spidey? Andrew Mark, I didn't think it was racist. Even if I didn't know what your ethnicity was, I thought that was pretty legit. Let's be real, they've been pretty stingy in the Marvel, you know. It's kind of part of it, but they've been opening up a little bit. If Man Falcon could see some love, if Falcon could see some love, I don't know why I say Man Falcon. It's because I've got that person Man Falcon who jumps into the streams. So now I say Man Falcon, even though it's just Falcon, right? Right? Or is it Man Falcon? Ah, now I'm tripping. Now I'm tripping. Hold on. Man Falcon? Falcon. I thought I was just Falcon. It's just Falcon. Okay. Yeah, I'm tripping. Man Falcon, if you're out there, man, you got me good, man. Auto block, FTW. No, I don't want to die. Thank you. I have Ghost. Then use Ghost, Spidey. That sounds like a good option, right? I don't know if that's all the notes. Is it just Clapback and Biohazard? Ghost should cruise that path, right? Maybe after the buff, he can be Man Falcon. Right now, he is Boy Falcon. The champion who wishes he did damage. It's about 1,100 kilometers and it's... Wow. Okay, respect, Bot and Blood. Respect, respect. You know, good on your parents. Tough on you, mate. But, you know, if it's happening, I gotta go with that positive attitude of make the best of it, right? Make the best of it. I shall call him Scam Wilson. That's a good one. He'll, instead of on your left, he'll be the left behind. That one wasn't as good. Hey, good, Bot and Blood. Well, after the move, you know, once you've settled in, I hope you can relax and enjoy and appreciate your move. He'll just be, oh, that's not right. Okay. Arena grind almost done for the day. Can go pray some Apex. I don't know why I said pray. I'm tired. I'm done. I cannot wait to log off today. Beesh? Yeah. Ah, that's annoying. This crazy defensive Doom. I just died. Ah! So annoying. Oh, I needed that win too. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. God. Stupid dude. I have not played Genshin Impact. I've not heard of that before. Wow, look at that. Almost the same number of likes, the number of people watching. That's always a feel good. Do appreciate it. Always appreciate the support. It's a nice little positive. YouTube does tell me if you've hit like, well, that, you know, that people have hit like, so that's super nice. Cap doesn't give Falcon his shield. It never happened. Right on, man. Hope you're doing well with COVID. Second wave on the way. Oof. Here's hoping, bought in blood. I didn't forget about it. I'm just sick of Arena and I want to log off. It's greedy. If I had played more patient, I would not be here still. It is what it is. Who did I use for the 56,000 PI Domino and Variant 5? What are the nodes? I think I powerhoused through it with, I want to say, Doom? Just don't think there's like a really good tech option there. Yeah, not a super great tech option there. So I think I powered through. It with like Doom and then Claire. I want to say, and I think it cost me quite a few revives, if I do recall correctly. Rapid metabolism Domino. Yeah, I think I used Doom. Okay. That said, Arena grind is done for the day. I'm logging off. I've had enough. I got work tomorrow. We got a little bit left, but I'm going to go play some Apex. It's been a blast. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully I stream this weekend. It kind of depends on me. I'm the deciding factor there. With that said, as always, it's been a blast, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.